Hello people of YouTube, it is Mick here from Chain Smoking Politics, and today I want to talk about the GOP and an outsider's viewpoint. I'm going to cover a few things with it. First, I'm going to cover what is going on in my eyes from the GOP. I am not a Republican, so this is just my personal viewpoint on the situation. And I'm not an expert. Like I said, this is just an opinion, so if I'm wrong, say something. If you want to have a talk about it, we can talk about it, etc., etc. But the first thing that I see in the Republican Party is you've got the three branches, in my opinion. You've got the social conservatives, which is the religious right. And in that social conservative, you've got Rick Santorum, Mike Huckabee, Pat Robertson. Then you've got the moderate Republicans with John McCain, Chris Christie. And then you have the libertarian Republicans, which is, Rand Paul, Ron Paul, Gary Johnson. So it's quite interesting. And all the infighting between these, in my opinion, is basically just like they're basically three different parties inside the same party. You've got you've got the social conservatives who are arguing with moderate conservatives over things such as same-sex marriage, same-sex couple adopting a child, abortion, gun control, things like that. But they're mainly fighting with the social conservatives over things like same-sex marriage, abortion, things like that. Then you've got the libertarian side who are fighting both over things such as, the libertarian side's fighting the moderate Republicans over things such as environmental regulations, fewer restrictions on legal immigration, even gun control and things like that. So you've got three different branches of the Republican Party fighting each other inside, which definitely, look at the primaries with the amount of different people you had running, like Rick Santorum, who stayed in a hell of a lot longer than I thought he would. So that was pretty interesting. But how could the Republican Party win an election, in my opinion? This is where this is all going to go here. For one, the thing that really, really got people in 2012 on a lot of the independents, in my opinion, and from what I've read, was the social conservatives' views on the pro-life abortions, and things such as that. And there were some very interesting, offensive things said by a few conservatives at the time, and I think two or three of them lost their seats in Senate and Congress due to what they said over rape. And that was a big turnoff for the Republican Party. And even when Mitt Romney got into it a good bit, I think that's what really, really got him there. But if the conservatives ran on their core, if they ran more fiscally, I could see maybe getting independent votes. But honestly, the big turnoff for anybody who is independent, who would vote for the conservatives, I believe, is the social issues that they continue to support even in this time we're in of 2013. It's not a Christian nation. They should not suggest that we do a national law on same-sex marriage, because we are not a Christian nation. We are not based off Christian morals for the most part. We are not. Look at the Jefferson letters. Jefferson was a deist. There were a few other very interesting. If you want to read up on Jefferson, you should. But it just, that is the big turnoff for a lot of people, in my opinion. Now, you may disagree with me. That's perfectly fine. But that's pretty much it for this video. I did want to say too, an example of issue in the Republican Party is look at the state of South Carolina when they had they had tried to pass a bill making Christianity the state religion. If you know anything about the Constitution, you know how crazy that is. But have a nice day.